rising market will do. Oh, it's going to get a lot higher. In fact, I told people 5 weeks ago, this is a great time to buy. I got criticized for that. Now they don't criticize me anymore. People should have listened. But it's going to go a lot higher. You're going to see, we've never had anything like this happen. It's an explosion.
Well said, and the market is ripping. It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another one. I know when the sentiment changes and people get euphoric, you guys really like these altcoin videos. So what I did was I put a good presentation together for you guys on some altcoins that I am paying attention to. CPI data did come out today, and it was a little bit under expectation, so I think the market really liked that. This is the total 3, and we got an ultimate RSI cross here with the total 3, guys. This is like I said, when you seen when that correction was happening, like maybe yesterday, a few days ago, I was like, look, I'm still bullish, guys. Right now, I think it's a good time to be bullish. I don't know how long this bullishness and how sustainable it will be, but the market really seems to like where things are headed as far as the economy and the monetary policy. The other chart is something I'm paying attention to as well, and these are the micro caps. Now we're getting some action here from the micro caps. Let me mute that tab for you guys. We're getting some action here from these micro caps in the others chart. As you can see, also printing a ultimate RSI here on Lux Alco with volume, right? So these are the micro caps, and you probably should see some of your smaller tokens starting to perform as the others break out. And of course, the capitulation of the Bitcoin dominance, though Bitcoin has been holding up back at 104. So a lot of people always ask me, well, what am I personally looking at? And I want to speak on some of the narratives that I personally like right now in cryptocurrency and just investing in general. And I want to make it clear, this is not financial advice. The biggest thing about crypto is most people just don't know where to start. So this information I'm giving out is more so for you to have a place to start where you can start your research in this few projects that I've been going on and even dropping in some of the exclusive groups that I have. So if you like content like this, let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll continue to put out content like this. So as far as market analysis, my favorite narratives are AI, RWA, big data, and decentralized science, and of course meme coins. But I want to specifically focus on the AI narrative, right? Because I think that it's a narrative that a lot of people are going to make some stupid money with, right? So AI is projected to be around almost a $3 trillion market cap by 2030, and we're currently sitting somewhere between 270 and 350 billion, right? Generative AI by 2030 is expected to be 176 billion. And AI chips, we already know that's going to be going crazy. GPU, compute power, we're talking about it all. 35% of businesses are using AI. 83% of them are prioritizing AI, and there's 77% consumer engagement with AI. So literally everybody is using AI. You gotta have it in your portfolio. Of course, it's not financial advice, but definitely would recommend having some sort of AI inside your video, your portfolio. I had to make sure that I was actually recording. My apologies, guys. All right, next. Big data. I hate recording and then it's not even recording. The big data. So the big data market is expected to expand as well. It's going to span as AI spans, right? Because data is the oil for AI, right? It's similar to hosting and compute power. It's like, okay, AI needs a place to stay, right? That's why AWS does so well. Amazon, right? When I got a little project that's competing with that. The big data market is expected to be somewhere between 473 to 800 billion by 2030. 48% of businesses are leveraging big data and AI, and it will be 80% adopted by 2027. Then, of course, the emerging potential of decentralized science, which is currently around, has a $50 billion potential. Right now, it's around 6.5, 13 billion. There's literally cryptocurrencies that have higher market caps and then the entire market cap of decentralized science, which uses AI, right? In some of the projects I'm talking about, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And my research supports that this is in its early stage. So 30% of just the beginning of the a wave here of decentralized science, and in a way it infuses AI as well. So I'm gonna quickly go through these projects. Also, let me know what your favorite AI big data projects are in the comments. It really helps with the engagement. Now, as far as AI infrastructure, I like TAO, right? Blue chip, it's my blue chip. The narrative here is it's a layer one protocol creating peer-to-peer intelligence marketplace, often described as the internet of the AI, aka the Bitcoin of the AI, has halving cycles, etc. Operates with over 100 subnets now, supporting applications like video generation, AI agents, and deep fake detection. Basically the AI hub. Mid cap, let a little bit more risk here, but higher potential. You got Alchemist AI. This is on Solana. It's AI. It integrates AI with blockchain to create decentralized applications for data processing and predictive analytics. Use case here would be AI powered financial tools. So if you wanted to create a AI application and you had no coding skills, you can use ALCH's platform, right? Similar to Replit and other platforms as well, if you don't have coding experience. As far as my Degen pick, there's multiple tokens on Ethereum that I would call Degen that fit like GPU, compute power, AI infrastructure. Me personally, I like Gradients, Subnet 56 on TAO, ran by Rayon Labs. They're doing something like what Amazon AWS does, which is host. They provide hosting for AI from an infrastructure standpoint. So for example, every AI needs a place to live, right? It needs to be hosted. They provide hosting that's competitive with AWS. It literally has better performance than AWS, and it's cheaper than AWS. And this is a TAO Subnets Gradients, right? So guys, again, make sure you go out there and do your research on all of this, right? As far as compute power and data, Jasmine is my number one blue chip. I've talked about Jasmine before. I'm not gonna go too much into that. DAG Constellation, that's a fade to Jasmine. So if you really Jasmine has too much FUD, or you one of those people that think Jasmine is dead, whatever, I don't really care. Constellation is a good blue chip as well. It's directed acrylic graph protocol providing scalable fees, layer one blockchain for big data and AI processing, high throughput data processing for AI training and inference, official scalable alternative to Ethereum for compute intensive tasks. And they have a plethora of different partnerships, man. Really good project there. Go do your research on ticker DAG. I also like Aether as my mid cap. The narrative here would be decentralized cloud computing platform specializing in GPU intensive tasks for AI gaming and rendering. Enables developers to rent GPU compute for AI model training or inferences. They have multiple huge partnerships in the space. I believe the team is out there as well. Not really a blue chip, but right there at that mid cap where you can get that 10x, 20x, and even potentially 50x potential. And we know compute power is a huge narrative, and not just crypto, but the whole technology, the whole tech space, right? My Degen play would be NI Compute Subnet 27 on TAO. I've been able to print so much TAO with this subnet. I cannot say enough about this subnet, right? This subnet has probably been my best performing subnet. Frankly, a lot of them have performed pretty well, but this has been the best performer. This subnet focus on decentralized compute power for AI tasks with the Bit Tensor ecosystem, provides compute resources for AI inference on training, potentially targeting distributed model per training application. So make sure you guys go do your research on those TAO subnets, man. Opportunity. And then my last AI narrative that I really like is physical robotics and AI agents. I'm still looking to find me a Degen play, but I do have a secret tokens that I want to share if you make it to the end of the video. So guys, stick around. Peak Network, right, is a project that has a whole bunch of companies like building different things within the AI and physical robotic space. So it's a layer 1 blockchain for DePIN. You can literally build a DePIN project at the click of a button, right? Even with no experience of any type of crypto contract, whatever. Enabling AI-driven robotics and autonomous agents in the machine economy, supports dApps for robotics, mobility, and IoT, including autonomous vehicles, smart cities, and AI agents for M2M transactions. And then Ayuki. All right, now this is a sleeper. Decentralized spatial computing protocol enabling AI agents and robotics to navigate in physical and virtual spaces. They're doing a lot of stuff with physical robotics like AR navigation, robotic coordination, AI positioning with applications in gaming, logistics, and smart cities. Right? And this is built on Base, right? This is another, I would say, kind of is really not really a, well, I could say a mid cap, right? Maybe a low cap, right? But really like the robotics, physical robotics, and the AI and agents. I could have gave y'all more, but I don't want to give y'all too much crypto because I don't think you should have a lot of cryptos. So like I said, this is not for you to buy all of these. This is like giving you an example of the narratives that's popping, and you take the information, you go do your own research, and maybe you find something that's better. Who knows? My sleeper narrative is decentralized science, right? So quickly, my only 2 projects that I personally have researched and have interest in with decentralized science is Axon DAO, ticker AGT, and Pythia, ticker Pythia, right? So if you got to pause the video. You can research this, you can read it, whatever. I really like these projects. I think that they are undervalued. And if we have an altcoin season, I really think that these will do really well. Look at the charts. Charts have looked strong. Teams have continued to build. They're doing some really cool things. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I really like these projects, guys. We're not in altcoin season yet, but maybe, just maybe, we're getting closer. Maybe you run out of time. You never know. We might get in altcoin season. ETH just went up like 10% today. We ain't seen that in a long time. So who knows? Let me know what you think about these projects. Let me know if you want me to do a RWA video. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.